I am actively working on no longer identifying with the previous me that I've been for my life. All of the memories that are implanted in my mind that tell me who I am, what I've been through, what I've achieved, what I've failed, trauma, abuse, good times, bad times, nostalgic memories, places that I yearn to go back to, and times I yearn to stay away from, all are part of this illusion to trap me into a pinpoint of consciousness telling me this is who I am and this is my journey through this illusory simulation. And I have to be attached to this identity for my entire life. And I come in here with the life script, with astrology, with a sign, with certain things that I have to go through and experience, and certain characteristics, behaviors, likes and dislikes that are specially customized to fit this avatar. All of those things are anchors keeping me here, keeping my identity and my true self trapped in this meat suit, in this illusory world. And all I have to do is take off the glove, but see how firmly it's attached, how firmly it wants you to identify with this place. It's so hard to just take off the gloves and be your true self without any of the programs, the mind viruses, and the fake bullshittery that is specifically attached to your identity. It's a weird concept. It's kind of hard to fully internalize and go through, but I know that I'm much more than this avatar, than this limiting meat suit that pretty much limits everything that I am. And all of my life has been a lie. We've been under an illusion and deception, traumatic deception, and evil deception our entire lives. So when you look back to your childhood and throughout everything, you truly are the Truman trapped in a fake reality. And just like Truman, his whole identity in life was a fraud, a fake, a lie. So he had to totally accept that and throw that away. Get that identity off of him to walk into a different reality. And that reality is another trick, but I'm saying that's one of the steps. And by saying this, I'm not saying to totally reject your loved ones or the ones you care about. I'm not saying that at all. You should keep your love. I've been starting to think that love is actually a trap. The one that they want to artificially place on us to achieve, to aim for. Because as we all know, love spelled backwards is evil. Ha ha ha, yeah. That's pretty basic. But love in the terms that they set on love is a trap here because it's an attachment. It's an attachment to people, places, and things, a trauma bond. And usually love is set with certain stipulations and requirements for it to be achieved, right? So you may say that you love somebody or something, but as soon as it does something you don't like or don't agree with, you throw it out because it doesn't suit your needs. So really it's just an attachment. And it keeps you attached to the things around you, and possibly that love could keep you attached to this realm. Because as we know, the bodies that we love, our own bodies, And from our loved ones, they aren't even real. It's a monkey meat suit that is a abomination to who and what we really are. It's a mutant, a disgusting little creature, and the body itself has placed upon our mind, our true self, our true way of thinking, that these bodies are beautiful and special and unique, and the attractiveness to that body. But when you really come down to think about it, the only reason bodies are so-called attractive and desirable for us is for the mating satanic ritual of birthing new babies into this realm. All qualities that determine whether someone's attractive or beautiful are based upon sexual desire and sexual urges, and ultimately pregnancy and birth, to bring more slaves into this realm. So when you realize that that's the way it is, you look at attractiveness and human beauty and anatomy in a far different way. And these bodies are so mutant-like that we really set the standard of beauty on the human anatomy and the perfect structure of the body, the face, the sexual organs, the areas that men and women both like in each other. It's just perverted and sick, actually, to think about. That's what we find beauty in. The beauty is in the sexual attractiveness and advancement of the curse of life. That's it. And when you detach from your bodily desires and realize that, you start to see this world, this realm, in a whole different way. And when you look at yourself in that way as well, it doesn't matter what you actually look like, your attractiveness to ugly scale in the eyes of the world, the realm, because you now realize that attractiveness is only based on sexual desire to advance your seed and bring innocent life here. Isn't that just diabolical? Your whole life, you've been made to feel ugly because you're not sexually attractive. Good. Great. What a wonderful burden to lift off your shoulders. You're not wanted here in this realm of entropy and sexual beauty standards. And I know we get treated differently based on the way that we look. But these are just NPC mind programs, mind viruses, because the body looks at the creation that cannot take and project life forward as undesirable. So to be undesirable in an evil realm is a good, great thing. And I know that doesn't take, the years of trauma away from people. Even if you're so-called sexually attractive, you can still have trauma around that. So just take it all off. Take your whole identity away and start from the basis of who you truly are, detached from this despicable baby factory. This kind of went off the rails, but I think it's all related. So yeah, working on all angles of your identity, detaching yourself in every way from a false illusion, gives you the power and freedom to be more of who you really desire to be. People say fake it until you make it, but you're not faking it. you're dropping the illusory chains that have been artificially placed upon you since birth. We're all acting. Everyone in this society is acting. They put on a mask, a new face, depending on what they're doing, who they're around, the jobs they're performing, family members, the friends, the non-friends, the enemies, the red versus blue. It's just a constant warfare against true, genuine honesty about who you actually really are. So drop the chains, start working on, in my opinion, disidentifying, I don't know if that's a word, disidentifying what this place has artificially and traumatically placed upon you, and start re-identifying with the things that are powerful and beautiful and lovely and pure and honest and genuine, that have no attachment to sexual reproduction or status or anything that's evil and a sham. Take off the mask of reality and the identity of that reality that they've placed upon you, and start working from the heart up. Not the ground up, the heart up. Not your organ. I think of the heart as your true, genuine self. That the layers of abuse and trauma and programming and indoctrination have stolen from you. So, hopefully that made sense. And just a short one today, that's it.